call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars for religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of real pigment. The same right that led people to walk outs and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. So live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. And if you preach hate at the service, those words aren't annoying. The holy water that you soak in, it has been poisoned. But everybody else is more comfortable remaining voiceless, rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. Maybe I'm not the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right, I'll support it. Press play, don't press pause, progress, march on. With the veil over our eyes, we turn back on the cause till the day that my uncles can be united by laws. With a world so hateful, some would rather die. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. So whatever God we believe in, we all come from the same one. So strip away the fear. Underneath it's all the same love, and it's about time we all raise up.
Hi, my name is Florian Wachter. Although I'm not a senior, this is my last year in youth group. That's because I'm an exchange student from Austria and I'll be leaving by the end of this school year. I never knew what it is like to move into a new neighborhood, how it feels when you don't know anyone, when you are the new kid. But I still went on this adventure to stay with someone I never met before, to go to a new school, not knowing a single person. I came to America not really knowing where I would end. I came here not really knowing if I would get along with people. But I wasn't really afraid, I just hoped for the best. And I got even more. I immediately found friends. And I found something not many people on this earth have, a second family. A new group of people that will stay in my mind forever. Wherever I went, I was treated like everyone else. The same goes for the youth group. On the first day I came here, I was a part of it right away. It is not easy to be the new guy, but if everyone would be as welcoming as this group of people sitting here in this church, it would make it a little bit less hard.
This poem is Never Say Goodbye by Kabi Avida Kena. No distance is too great, or your memory will not live on. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. Then we will live on in the sweetness of your soul. Never say goodbye. Listen to our hearts beat as one as we walk away, forever glancing back. Never say goodbye. You and I will live on together in our dreams. So never, never, never ever say goodbye.
We're going to sing hymn 123, Spirit of Life.
Hi, my name is Katie Sloan. I'm a senior and planning to attend SUNY New Paltz in the fall for art education. I've been going to this church since I was born. However, my first memory here was during my second year of pre-K. The memory begins right in the middle of circle time around the tablecloth with Miss Lucy and Miss Eileen. We are running through the usual Sunday morning routine by reciting the chalice lighting with corresponding hand movements and singing the Happy Sunday song to get us in the church school mindset. It was going as usual until Helena's mom showed up at the classroom door asking for me. We are all surprised. No one usually disrupts the circle. But she asked me a question that is more surprising to me than the interruption. She asked me if I wanted to go to kindergarten. This was a strange question to ask a 4-year-old. I had never made a real decision beyond what my favorite color was. Why would I want to leave this room full of toys, crafts, and snacks? But the more important question was, did I even want to go? I had to consider what I was getting myself into. Would I make friends? Would there still be playtime? It felt like a big step for a younger me, and although it meant leaving the comfort of pre-K, deciding to go to kindergarten was the choice I made, and it made me feel like an adult. Now I have to make a similar decision regarding college, and it has a much greater impact on my life. Do I want to leave my parents, my lifestyle, my youth group? I've been friends with Laura, Jack, and Ben since pre-K, and although Laura's coming with me to New Paltz, we're all mostly parting ways. It really is strange to think about leaving this all behind. In pre-K, I was excited to grow up. Now all I feel is stress at the thought of my future. However, this church and the lessons I've learned here are making me feel more optimistic. The Stepping Stone class, the Coming of Age class, and the youth group taught me to respect others, to respect myself, and to always give all the love I have to offer. So I leave with the words of the Happy Sunday song from pre-K. Happy Sunday, we love you. Happy Sunday, we're so glad to be you. When we blow out the chalice, one light stays aglow. It's the light within our hearts wherever we go. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Laura Testa Petroselli. I'm currently a senior at Williamsville South High School, and I will be attending SUNY New Paltz to major in psychology with a minor in disaster studies in the fall. I've been coming to this church for my entire life. Unitarian Universalism has been a very big part of my growing up. My morals stem from what I've been taught through this religious community. Compassion, inclusivity, assuming best intentions, and honesty are morals that I've picked up as a result of the loving and accepting community I've always been a part of. Ben, Katie, Jack, and I, who are all seniors now, have been going to church together our whole lives. We joke that we've been friends since we were babies and that we met in the church nursery. The 4 of us know each other in ways that no one else does. We've all seen each other grow up and all the awkward stages between pre-K and now. One of my first solid memories of this church, which incidentally involves Ben, Jack, and Katie, was when I was about 7 or 8. The 4 of us were in junior choir together in the Alliance room. Jack and I used to compete to see who could hit the highest note in warm-ups, and he usually won. Basically, these crazy kids have always been a constant in my church life. We went through all of the religious ed program together. We learned about famous UUs and built a time machine. We played copious amounts of getting to know you games, even though we already knew each other. We had a lot of sleepovers, wrote our credos, and went to youth group. Youth group's been awesome the last 4 years. One of my favorite memories from youth group is the haunted basement. In case you were wondering, I'm the creepy girl who's always covered in blood in the doll room, and I like to scream a lot. Yeah, okay. The haunted basement's always been so much fun because we get to create something together and then give it back to the church community. Because of growing up as a UU, I've realized that I want to devote my life to visible change and helping people. I've decided to pursue social work, particularly with helping people cope with trauma. Because of the morals instilled in me from Unitarian Universalism, I've discovered this. I can't wait to go to college and take my next step. Hopefully I'll find kindred spirits and like-minded people in college like the ones I've found in this church. I don't know who I would be if I hadn't been raised UU. Everything about my core self, as cheesy as it sounds, is a result of my upbringing in this faith. One of my only constants has been Unitarian Universalism. I've had my strong morals and liberal values as a result of this. I've become the leader and outspoken young woman I am now. I've stayed much happier. Even when I was in a stalemate in my life at school, church, and especially youth group was what I had to look forward to. My main hobbies include youth group and young adult committee events. I'm on a committee that has like 7 or 8 other youth and like 4 adults, and we run all the programming for upstate New York. As silly as it sounds, I really can't fathom what my life would be like if I wasn't a Unitarian Universalist. This faith has always been such a big part of me and will hopefully continue to be in the future. Thank you.
Wow, this mic's up. Good morning. My name is Jack Mernitz. I'm one of the youth group's seniors. I've had the honor and pleasure to know many of you throughout my 18 years growing up in this church. It almost seems like I've spent a lifetime here. Have so far, anyways. Many of you came to know me through my parents, who met here in the church's choir. You may have seen me running up to the choir loft after service, helping with a fantastic Super Sunday program that our church hosts, or cleaning up a youth conference that ended just that morning. The congregation here is so friendly, it's hard to keep track of all the people I've met. Looking back, I remember many wonderful moments that I shared with others during my childhood.